What's going on, guys? Nick back again with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a one-arm handstand. I know a lot of you who know me are saying, dude, you don't even know how to do a one-arm handstand. How are you about to teach it? Well, I can do a one-arm handstand, but only for like 2 to 3 seconds. And being I have done calisthenics for over 4 years now, I understand the progressions. I've seen every progression under the book. I've studied and studied and studied this, so I know what I have to do. It's just a matter of actually doing the progressions to get me that one-arm handstand for a longer extended period of time. So I'm going to show you what I do to help my one-arm handstand get better and better. And it's just not something I usually train, so I'm not great at it, but these are the progressions that I do, and you guys should be doing the exact same ones. So at first, I always try to just do attempts, and then I break it down as I get fatigued to easier and easier progressions until I can't do any more. So first things first, I'm gonna explain the movement a little bit. There's a few things you definitely need to understand when it comes to one-arm handstands that's different than a regular handstand. So the less point of contacts you have to the ground, the harder it's going to be to balance. When you do a headstand, you have 3 points of contact to the ground like a tripod, so it's a lot easier to balance. When you do a handstand, now you only have 2. So your side to side is pretty stable, but your front to back is not so stable, right? Now when you go down to 1, from every single angle, you're not stable. Left to right, you could fall. Forward to back, you can fall. So obviously it gets harder and harder going from 3 points, 2 points to 1 point of contact to the ground. That being said, there's a few things that you can think about to help you balance that one-arm handstand. One is trying to align your opposite foot with the hand that is on the ground holding the one-arm handstand. If you try to align those, it will help a little bit, especially in the beginning when you're just holding against the wall for time. The second thing that might help you is trying not to spin your hips. So after doing a few attempts, you're gonna realize your hips are spinning. It's very hard not to spin your hips and to keep those stable, and you're gonna see that's why I fall as well, and that's my downfall as well. The third key thing is keeping the shoulder elevation, right? You need to have your shoulder elevated towards your ear, right? Once you lose that elevation, it's over, you're gonna fall. So it's really important to have shoulder elevation along with not turning your hips. And if you do those 2 things, it'll make holding that one-arm handstand a lot easier. I wish someone told me that in the beginning. I would have the right things to think about while doing the one-arm handstands, besides just doing random attempts, not thinking about anything, and praying to God that I'm gonna hold it. You need to think about these things. They are going to help you. That being said, first I'm gonna do some attempts. Then I'm gonna go and do some elevated holds. You'll see what I mean by that. Then I'm gonna do some wall holds. I'm gonna finish with regular handstand shoulder shrugs to get that elevation in my shoulders. And before we start, make sure you're warming up properly. You need to make sure that your wrists and shoulders are warmed up so that we don't get hurt, of course. Without further ado, let's get it. So another thing that's really important that I failed to mention is you have to subtract fingers. So at first, just getting your palm off the ground and just using your fingers, that's a win. And then you start slowly subtracting fingers one by one until you're down to 1 finger. Remember, subtract fingers. All right, so after that last attempt, I feel myself losing the shoulder elevation. I can't get my shoulder to my ear anymore. It's just a fatigue thing. I'm starting to lose it, starting to go down. I'm not gonna be able to hold it like that. So this is when I know I have to go down in progression in order to keep going. So now I'm gonna do some elevated one-arm holds. So all that means I'm gonna elevate my left hand and just put more pressure on my right hand and try to keep that elevation and keep that balance while thinking about my hips as well. And after that, I'll do some wall holds, and then I'll finish with some regular handstand shoulder shrugs. All right, y'all, so that's how I train my one arm handstand. Gotta work the progressions downwards. If you watch a lot of my videos, you see that's pretty much how I train every advanced skill, and it works. So I'm gonna continue to do that. Obviously, I can't hold it for very long right now, as you can see, but I'm gonna continue to work on it, continue to do those progressions, continue to think about those key things I spoke about earlier in the video, and hopefully it'll just get better and better. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. Check me out on all other social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at core_calisthenics. Also, be sure to check out my website, corecalisthenics.com, as every single workout I know on there and me explain the right way to perform it in under 1 to 2 minutes. And stay tuned for my videos every single Saturday at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. I'll see you guys in the next video.